Ladies and mostly gentlemen, today we're going to take a look at something pretty interesting, and that is the brand new tutorial for level 57 boosted characters that are going to be available in Burning Crusade Classic. Yeah, so this is actually brand new content for Classic World of Warcraft, the very first time this is happening. But before we check out all of that, guys, I just want to thank the sponsor of this video, and that is my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/MrGM. If you want to check me out streaming the Burning Crusade Classic beta every single day, I'm over on twitch.tv/MrGM. Right, so
yeah, go watch him because I certainly would never get a beta. I certainly would never get a beta key. Where's my beta key? My beta key. Why don't I ever get beta?
Before we jump into it, just a bit of overview, I guess. So currently the Alliance start in Stormwind City.
Hang on, I want to see your chat here. In this configuration, I can't really see chat. So give me a second here. Now I can see your chat. Yeah, no shit, huh, Micro? Alright.
And the Horde start in Orgrimmar. Now, when you jump in, you do actually start in front of your class trainer. In this example that I'm going to show you guys, we are...
God damn it. Just do your playthrough.
Now, when you jump in, you do actually...
Are you ready for your training orc? I hope they're doing more than just, are you ready for your training orc?
Start in front of your class trainer.
How much of that is placeholder? How much of this flow that we're about ready to see? Yeah, there's no resonance of Horde or Alliance. It is very simply one human being trying to talk to another human being about how to equip a weapon off of a level 58 character that they just purchased. All right? Let's put aside the shit running through my head. It's like, oh, you mean all the work that we fucking did to get you through, you know, the whole leveling up experience of 1 to 58, about how it takes 58 levels to generally teach these people how to play this kind of game, to sort of lay out the foundations of the full layered experience of what you want from an MMORPG. Oh, but that's okay.
In this example that I'm going to show you guys, we are actually going to be playing a human priest. So we'll be in Stormwind and we will be in the Cathedral. Now, as I said, this is all...
A letter magically appears in the lining of your armor. It reads, "Welcome to the city of Stormwind, capital of the Alliance." The language on this quest is so... The language on this is so first grade. The language on this is, you've never played a game in your life. You've never played an MMORPG in your life. Let's at least give you some credit here, right? Right?
All brand new quests. These have been designed in 2021 for a game that came out in 2007. So let's see what it says. So this new quest is called A New Beginning. It says a letter magically appears in the lining of your armor. It reads, "Welcome to the city of Stormwind, capital of the Alliance. Meet with your priest trainer to begin your training. They will help you prepare for the journey across Azeroth and beyond." And this is actually a letter from Archmage Khadgar. And it says, "Meet your priest trainer in Stormwind." So we run on over to them, hand the quest in. New Beginnings, it says, "Ready for your training, human." So we have tools for survival. Before we begin, you need to be equipped with weapons and armor suited to your talents. The life of an adventurer is never dull, and you never know what will happen next. I've prepared a survival kit for your adventures. It contains golds, rations, and additional weapons and armor, and I trust you'll make use of it well. Open your survival kit and equip a weapon. So basic kind of tutorial stuff here with the Azeroth Survival Kit. If you want to know everything that the booster characters start with, I do have another video which I did put up the other day, but this is the Azeroth Survival Kit. As you can see, we'll open that up, and we ended up with some mounts, we end up with a wand, some weapons, etc., and obviously the task of the quest here is just to simply equip a weapon. So if we do
Did they? That's all right. I used it for something else. Oh no, actually, I think I might have had that thing made. I might have had that thing made. Did I? Did I have that thing made? I can't remember anymore, ladies and gentlemen, whether or not I had the evergreen pouch made custom. Here's the running agita I have going. I need to see, actually, I need to see more. What we need to do is we need to compare this experience. We need to compare this experience to the experience you get in Exile's Reach. Right? Those are the standards by which we can gauge this. All the shit that we did in Classic and everything before that is irrelevant. Exile's Reach compared to this. That's the focus point here, right? That's the focus point.
do that, credit is done.
King's honor.
So we'll hand in tools for the survivors. As you look prepared, let us move on to the first lesson in combat training. As you grow in power, so does your capabilities of being a skillful priest. You will find trainers all around Azeroth and in capital cities such as here in Stormwind, Darnassus or Ironforge. When you're ready, speak with me again to train your abilities. So this is basically just teaching you how to train your abilities. It's all just very basic stuff, and obviously this is just some kind of...
Did we not do this in our 1 to 5 experience? Did we not do this in our 1 to 10? I mean, it is speaking to zero of the fantasy of the story. It is speaking to zero of the fantasy of the story, and just basically telling these people how to fucking move, how to do shit. But didn't we do that as well? I mean, is there an assumption that when you get into the game that you need to know to go talk to the trainer? I mean, you get this initial, and this isn't my doing that I'm kind of talking about. This is just kind of the actual classic welcome to the game, right? Don't you get the thing that kind of, it's a quest that takes you over to it? I mean, there's an argument to be made where this needed to be weaved into the original classic to a certain extent, right? What do you think? I mean, you think is this cathartic for you, Josh? This again, good job, Doyle. I hadn't heard shit. I hadn't heard shit about this. I mean, from their perspective, though, this makes a lot of fucking sense. The only thing I could argue is maybe this philosophy should have been peppered in throughout the entire experience to begin with. I mean, Exile's Reach, you're a champion of the fucking Horde, right? You're a champion of the Alliance. Here, you're a schlub. You're not even really in the game at this point, right? It may actually behoove them to have a world, have like basically an office with people in suits and ties, but in this style, where you show up, it's like, oh, you would like to play the World of Warcraft. Well, let's get you set up with all these things. But pretty soon you're going to be thrust into the world of Azeroth, and maybe the story can start there. I actually don't think it's horrible what they're trying to do here, but it's the whole missing the fucking boat over and over and over about what this game is about. But fuck it. You know what this is? This is another system designed to fix a shitty system that they had made. Or a system that didn't work out the way it wanted. This is just another system. Right? Right? It's that same feeling. You know what it is? You know what it is, the Khadgar comment, Micro? Here's what the Khadgar comment is. It's when you reach out, you're playing on an RP server, and you reach out to a GM because your character's deleted. I don't fucking roleplay at me while my character is deleted. Help me. Help me, customer service agent of the company that I'm interacting with. Help me. Right here, it's almost like a fantasy story flick of the ear, right? It's like, oh, Khadgar, fucking why not send him here? Fucking Jaina sent you. Why not have Jaina be the head of the story here, right? Someone mentioned earlier, this is what a retail quest designer sounds like, or when they're trying to do classic stuff. I don't know. It's not bad. Iawakado, hello, and welcome to the show. I'm trying to pronounce your name. Thank you so much for the follow. Very happy to have you here, by the way. Caught me mid-rant. Jaina is a dreadlord. Lavocado, how about that? I saw the L as an I. Lavocado. The kid gets it eventually, right? So there's, okay, so there, I hopefully we've gotten past the I'm yelling at someone to get off my lawn angle on this, right? Here, here's Classic Plus. Here's Classic Plus. If you're going to get Classic Plus, this is the introduction you're going to get to Classic Plus.
Suited for a player potentially coming from retail, where none of this stuff is kind of relevant at all in retail, so it's all kind of new and fresh for them, and I kind of like it so far, actually. So basic stuff just teaches you to learn some abilities to the trainer, and the quest is done. So we have combat training completed. It says you look stronger.
For a game, if you believe my bullshit that I spew forth about there are only really 4 groups that modern day World of Warcraft caters to, this is a giant fuck you from a certain perspective to one of those groups, the story group. But this is classic, right? I mean, this is the museum piece. This is how we used to do things before we knew any better, and before we knew any better in MMORPGs, right? This is how we used to bang rocks together for fire and call it fun. The idea that you just are now clicking through all these skills, did they call that out? I mean, if you're gonna go, listen, here's free Baba Quest design for you. If you're gonna pay the penny, why not pay the pound? Why not let them know in detail the things that they're gonna have to do as they go through this process? I mean, this is for people who've never fucking played the game before, right? This is a 15 to 16-year-old UI as well. This is super fucking Byzantine. By the way, we're still kind of in the game. You can't see it, friends. We're still here, right? We're still here. Let me log out. Because we're going to be on this for a bit. There we go, right? Let's continue. Hang on. So I can, hang on here. I got to get, so I can see your chat again here. Let's get caught up, right? I mean, they're kind of, no matter what they do, they're fucked. They're first off, let's just say they can probably do no right at this point. I want them to do right. This is real. Who is their audience? I mean, this is actually, I heard the Keck earlier, right? Who is this for? Who exactly is this for? Is this a light gloss put over this just to sort of make the boosting process palatable rather than the financial fucking transaction it really is? Is that what's going on here?
Already human. So then we get the quest talented. It says every priest makes use of different abilities, talents, and capabilities. We differ from each other.
This is a question for me and my cohorts. Why didn't we do this? Here's activate the talent interface, hotkey in to allocate. Directly fucking saying game shit to do. Commit to that. Lay out thought you're going to, because I guess you don't want to make them feel cheap that they did the boost, right? Okay, but you should be letting them know that they're different ranks and you level up. Like, this is reasonable, right? Hopefully they're applying it all along the way of what they're doing.
other in that we have unique interests and inclinations. When you level up in power, you can enhance and specialize your abilities through your talents without the instruction of a trainer. If you change your mind on these talents, you can speak with a priest trainer to rework them. So it says activate the talent interface, hotkey N to allocate your talent points. So it's teaching you about talent points. I'm just going to smash one into one specialization, and you can see that the quest is complete and talented is done. So this is your
This would be a great fucking point for them to actually address some UI sensibilities, right? You go through the actually here, let's read the text. We see what's coming, right?
the quest Stormwind City, and as I said, for
Oh, hang on. That's actually having you do a fucking quest. No, are you really? Are people going to be made to do this before they get their character legal? Because no one wants to do this who's getting level 58. No one wants to do this. No. If I'm getting level 58, the first thing I want to fucking do is take this character and throw them into the Outlands where I've got all the shit waiting for the... All right, hang on. I want to see... The light is with you tutorial. What I know that they're just referencing the name. Right here is what I'm talking about, right? The fact that when you click it, you've committed, right? You touch it and you put the point in there. This is a you touch it. This is chess touch move touch take, right? If you could arguably get away with saying here, talents make you better. Make sure you commit. Make sure you understand what's going on before you click, because you've committed to making a choice, right? Because if this is really for a new player, oh, what does this do? Oh, I've just put points in the very... And yes, the table is shaking intentionally here. I just put points in the very first thing I fucking touched. And now I've committed to that unless I spend gold... That's okay, you've given me a bunch of gold. Maybe that won't make a difference. Snark. Go the distance. Lay out all the crazy shit that might happen on this 16-year-old UI that you're now interfacing with, right? Why'd you do this to me, Doyle? I just wanted to play my hardcore World of Warcraft character, dude.
Activate the talent interface, hotkey N to allocate your talent points. So it's teaching you about talent points. I'm just going to smash one into one specialization, and you can
smash it in there, right? Again, here's a new user experience that a human being I smash it in there because but I didn't have to rage on camera about it during one of the few times that I only get to play hardcore World of Warcraft on stream, because I can't play offline. I can't play offline anymore, right? I can play offline and maybe get the other characters up to where he is 17 or 18. But you know what? The last thing I want to do right now is play the new user experience again after not being able to get a character over 30. But that's neither here nor there, ladies and gentlemen. This cat's already out of the fucking bag. I'm watching this. They're paying for it. You eat it.
Is complete and talented is done. So this is you're almost ready for battle. We now got the quest Stormwind City, and as I said,
you're almost ready for battle. No, you're almost ready for battle, but deliver these packages to the people of Stormwind City.
For the Horde, this is all just Ogrima instead. Very basic stuff, literally just a copy-paste kind of thing with different NPCs that you have to interact with. So it says, as a new citizen here, I want you to explore the city and introduce yourself. Along the way, I would like you to deliver these packages to Innkeeper Allison, Newton Burnside, and Alduin Laughlin within the Trade District. When you're done, meet with High Lord Bolvar Fordragon in Stormwind Keep for your next assignment. Speak with a nearby guard and use the map if you need directions around the city. And essentially you have to use your instincts here, because obviously there is no quest helper in Burning Crusade. So pretty simple stuff though. All of them are located in the Trade District. It says the package delivered to the Innkeeper, the bank,
Why are there
and the
no
Guildmaster.
flight paths
So let's head on over to that area using our 60% mount, which we actually do obtain through having the boost. Obviously the boost is a one-time purchase.
That's enough of seeing that.
Any questions?
I have a question.
What is it, Private?
It's
How do
only
I
one
get out of
available
this chicken
per
shit
World of Warcraft.
outfit?
You secure that shit, Hudson.
You know what this video gets? This video gets a whole fucking ton of...
Look into my eye.
Count.
It's not even really an assessment of the quality. Well, I am giving quality assessments of some of the shit that they're doing here.
And it is a purchase. It's not free. This is something you will actually be buying for a lot of money if you do want a level 58 in Burning Crusade.
How
so,
much?
let's
How
jump
much
over
is it?
to the...
How much is it? How much is the? How much is it? How much is this? How much is the boost? I was wrong. I was wrong. They set aside some money. They did set aside some of Bobby's $200 million bonus to do a little bit of development on this, and this is their response. Who are the designers working on this? Did designers make this content?
The Trade District. Okay, so we made it to the Trade District. As you can see, there's a few people on the beta here. We're going to speak to the innkeeper. As you can see, it says I have a package for you. Pretty simple stuff.
Wait a minute, back
Nothing
up,
too
back
complicated
up,
at all,
back up,
really.
back
I mean,
up,
to
back
be
up.
honest, pretty simple stuff. I'm going to speak to the So, let's jump over to the Trade District. Okay, so we made it to the Trade District. As you can see, there's a...
If you don't know, if you are the new player, if you are the asshole of this particular Destiny, how do you find Innkeeper Allison? How do you find those people without going to Wowhead? If I'm looking inside, I don't even think she had a question mark on her head, right? Like, yeah, actually, we must be rocking and rolling right now. I'm pretty sure Bob is going to see. Yeah, I referred to myself in the third person there. I'm going to see a little bit of metric of like, oh, I actually, Jehoshaphat, by the way, all of you, it's good to see you. It's good to see you, by the way. Yeah, so good. I mean, I was only 5% serious when I said all I wanted to do is, because all I do want to do at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, can I be retired? Can old man Ganoush just play his little characters and get on with his life? I'm not hurting anybody over here. And then Doyle, Armad Doyle, by the way, for whom the Doyle rule is named after, brings to my attention this. And I swear to God, Doyle, I swear, I thought you were kidding. I thought you were kidding. Fuck. No, I'm with you though. Oh, Doyle. Listen, Doyle is the hero of this story, by the way. Let's everyone understand that. Here, congratulations. Did you guys want Classic Plus? Here you are. Here's Classic Plus, guys.
A few people on the beta here. We're going to speak to the innkeeper. As you can see, it says
No
I have a package for you.
fucking-
Pretty simple stuff.
So unless they're pointing, well, actually, you know what? It's not a quest turn in. It's not even a quest turn in, so it doesn't have the mechanic above her head, right? What they needed you to do was they needed you to do that in order, right? Because the old mechanic is at least she shows up on the fucking radar, right? If she's the turn in. If you've turned in, you see where your turn in is on the radar, right? You see where that turn in is. You have no fucking idea where this person is unless they say you need to go to the trade district, by the bank. If you actually say out in the text, all right, here are the people you need to deliver this to. This person is over by the bank in the trade district. This person is in the Dwarven district by the fountain. That's cool by me. Every single one of these quests should be done with the intent. Whatever information you provide to the player, that is it. That's all the help they get unless they interact with other people in the game socially. Right, and the easy way is to go to Wowhead. People don't want to do that. They just want to get to the. They just want to fast pass their way through this shit. How is this? I almost feel like I would rather have them just do it the way they've done it. We press on.
Nothing too complicated at all, really. I mean, to be honest, like, these quests are pretty much harmless. I mean, they're not anything.
These quests are far from harmless. When a brand new fucking player, who is the audience for this? If a brand new player is coming into this game, do you really want World of Warcraft retail? Do you guys really want them to have a pre-WoW experience of spending hours? Do they know about Wowhead? Do you provide? By the way, if you ever get stuck or lost or you need help, here's what you can do. And unfortunately, the answer is go to Wowhead, put in a string of what you're kind of looking at, and maybe you'll get your fucking how-to guide handed to you. This quest can do a whole lot of fucking damage to a brand new fucking player. Because they have no idea where these people are. I have to go find Innkeeper Allison. I guess I will look around at the town and put my cursor. Like, you want to know what's dangerous? Not knowing the fucking world you're sending people into to do things. That's dangerous. We are guilty of that too, as quest designers, right? But for that new user experience, that handshake has to be pretty fucking spot on. And they just sent people, I mean, and again, right? Like, if the out is, this person is located here, this person is located here, this person is located here, and they give you good general information. If you got to stumble around for 60 to 180 seconds when you get in the general area to find a thing, fucking A, that's what puzzles are about. This quest, so is that their audience, brand new players? Anyone who is not a brand new fucking player to this game and is buying the boost for the 58, they had best have a pull this, eject me the fuck out of this little shit right now. I just want to go to Outlands and get my shit on. They need to take a shit or get off the pot. No one wants to go through this if they are not new to the game. Maybe once. But you already burned me on Exile's Reach in that regard, so especially for Classic. Will there be people who want this? Again, you know what this is? The theory of this is an interesting idea. We're creating a tutorial. If you are really before you send them off to battle, your words, battle, they have to go clean the fucking stables again 3 times in Stormwind before they can go off to battle. Tell them where the fucking stables are. Or you could do it like we used to. Have the first target be Allison, and it's just, she's in the trade district. Oh, I see her on radar. I will go over there and engage. You can't do that with this because she's not actually the quest target. She's just an objective target using this mechanic. Wow. I guess this is beta, right? So, my enthusiasm, my riled voice, if you will. Good news, it's beta. They can make changes to this if they want to. I mean, seriously, package delivered at the inn, at Stormwind Bank, Aldwyn Laughlin, the Guildmaster. Is that bad? Is that horrible at the end of the day? At the inn in the trade district. Does it make it better? Does it make it better? I don't know. What do you guys think? If they don't want to level, then they don't want to do this. Only if you are giving them the shit that they have earned, that they get by using the boost at the end of this, will anyone go through this. And there will be a weak aura, or there'll be some goddamn mod which attempts to skip over this as quickly as possible. They have made nothing but just the definition of throwaway content here. But you know, they're kind of fucked no matter what they do, right? They're fucked no matter what they do. I mean,
anything complicated. They're not changing the game. They're not breaking the game at all. It's simply just a very kind of easygoing quest, just to kind
Ryan,
of show
thank
players
you for the sub.
the kind of basics of classic
I hope that
Burning
was me.
Crusade. You
I
know,
think
like
that was
talents
me.
and learning your
Thank you for the
skills
YouTube
and
sub,
at
my
the
friend.
trainer and stuff
Welcome
like that.
aboard.
Nothing really too complicated at all. To be honest, I think a lot of players will probably just skip through this pretty quickly anyway. But as I said, it is
How
only
did
one time, so you
someone
don't have
have
to do this.
Junior
You know, you're not
in their
your
name?
skills and.
How did someone have
To be honest, I
Junior
think a lot of people
in their name? What? Is this just PTR shit? Oh, no. These are vendors. Look at me. Look at me. I'm just fucking scouring now. It's like, all right, what else are they doing? What the fuck else are they doing? They're just vendors. Stand down. Stand down. Everyone stand down. Everyone stand down. It's Bluffer. What's up, buddy? No, you're not going to get crucified. That's not what I'm raging about, right? Like, if you guys use, you know me. If you want to use the boost, use the boost. If you want to use Questy, use Questy. Please use Questy. Just don't make the game so that I'm punished when I don't use Questy anymore, right? Because I kind of like to stumble around and discover shit in the world. That's what I'm saying. But no, seriously, I have no idea. I have no idea.
Players will probably just skip through this pretty quickly anyway. But as I said, it is only one time, so you don't have to do this. You know, you're not going to buy it.
You only have to do this once. You're just going to skip through it. Then why fucking do this at all?
Ton of boosts or anything like that. You're simply just going to do this one time, and there you go. So there you go. There are all of the packages delivered, and it says meet with High Lord Bolvar Foredragon in Stormwind Keep. So let's head over to Stormwind Keep. Alright, we've made it to Stormwind Keep. We're going to head over to Bolvar now to finish off our quest called Stormwind City. And as I mentioned, the Orgrimmar version will be pretty simple. Just do the pretty much exactly the same things, and then head to Thrall as you'd imagine there. So as we head up to Bolvar now, yeah, hopefully nothing bad ever happens to Bolvar in the future. That would be awful. Right, so let's hand this in. So Stormwind City, it says Bolvar watches you intently. It says welcome to...
Sorry, hang on. I couldn't find, of course I couldn't find the button, but...
Stormwind, and then it says the Dark Portal. Welcome to Stormwind City. There are a hellish gate that has been loomed silent for years, but is silent no longer. If you would help us, then report to Watch Commander Relthorn Netherwane at once. He's waiting for you at the Dark Portal at Blasted Lands. Travel to the Blasted Lands and speak to him. So that's essentially the end of this questline. Obviously,
this has a vibe and a feel of sitting in the worst Dungeons and Dragons game you will ever play if you give any shit about story or roleplay or anything like that. That's what that was. That's like you're sitting here and thank you, adventurer, for heeding my call. There is a challenge at the at a portal. We need you to go to it immediately. Hi, adventurer, waits for you there, friend. Do you set forth? That's what that was.
see, this will just simply send you to the Blasted Lands to start your adventure at the Dark Portal.
They can't win.
Pretty
They
simple
can't
stuff,
win.
guys. Like, I mean,
Especially
as I said,
if
it's
this is their
completely
approach.
harmless.
This is their
It is
approach.
essentially just a very, very simple quest for a level 58 boost.
Listen to him trying to talk me down off the ledge. Listen to him trying to talk me down off the ledge here. I'm not even really on the ledge here, right? Yeah, I'm fully aware that I'm streaming and that I'm leaning into it a little bit for effect, right? But
to learn the very basics of classic World of Warcraft and head over to the Dark Portal. Obviously, level 58 is...
You've learned nothing about combat. You've learned nothing about crafting, professions. You've learned nothing about except your talents and spells. Did I miss anything here? Did I miss anything?
Is the lowest level you can go
Who is this
through the
for?
Dark Portal, and you actually get all of this brand new gear, which I have recently
What a waste.
redesigned as well, the communal set,
What a waste.
to just, you know, kind of standard appearances. But yeah, so that's
I
pretty
guess
much
if
it,
it
guys.
helps
That is
a
essentially
person,
the
is it no
brand
longer
new
a waste?
tutorial that
Then
they've just
probably.
added to the Burning Crusade Classic Beta. As I said, the Horde version is pretty much exactly the same. If you really do want to see the Horde version, guys, do let me know. I will make a video about it. But this is the Alliance version, but essentially the Horde version is kind of the same, just in Orgrimmar. So let me know, guys. Let me know what you think of this. Is this going to end the game? Is this just some changes gone crazy? Have Blizzard lost their mind? Have they added...
This will never end the game. None of this shit will ever end the game. None of this shit will ever end the 5 to 6 year cycle of classic block that they are going to do. They are going to, like a fucking Frankenstein, run jolts of electricity through it every 5 to 6 years, do a reset, and make, you know, anywhere between 50 to 75% of the money that they did on the last cycle. They'll do this for 20 to 25 years. This will happen for as long as people continue to pay the subscription to World of Warcraft. This will continue as long as people continue to pay the subscription to World of Warcraft retail.
Added these quests? Who knows, guys? Let me know what you think of this brand new tutorial. I'd love to know your thoughts on it.
Arms
I think
crossed
it's
now.
harmless
Arms crossed.
and it's fine. Like, honestly, it's really nothing at the end of the day. If they're gonna add the boost, they may as well add a little.
I understand the intent of what this human being is saying when he says this is fine, this is fine. Because on the surface, right, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, what does this do? What does this do? What does this do to this particular audience's understanding and appreciation of the game? Zero, right? It changes no opinions. I think no one finally says, "Oh my God, it's now finally dawned on me." And if anything, I think if you get verklempt over this, it's just you're more being irrational. Take a shit or get off the pot. Did this either take a shit or get off the pot when it comes to introducing people who have made a level 58 purchase? If you're doing nothing more than having them sit through an Amway presentation or a timeshare presentation before they get their free leather jacket and 3 nights in a Vegas hotel, then you got it. Ship it.
Tutorial just to help out those people that do choose to use it. So before I go, guys, I'd like to give a massive shout out to our amazing patrons, YouTube channel members, and Twitch subs. You guys are awesome, and if you'd like to support the channel in any of those ways, links are down below.
Well, thank
so
you.
leave a like on this video, guys, if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't. We've also got a partner Discord channel with over 3,000 members, and as I mentioned, I'm now streaming on twitch.tv/MrGM. We've been checking out the Burning Crusade Classic Beta every single day. It's been a lot of fun doing low-level testing,
you're looking right
high-level
down there.
testing, and now level 70 is available. So yeah, if you want to check out any of that, guys, I'm over on twitch.tv/MrGM every single day.
Record that. How about
And with
that?
that, guys,
Hang on.
I'll see you next time.
Yeah, how about that? That little block right there is... That's the Sean Carnes reaction video to seeing the level 58 boosting experience that they're giving you. You may ship that out onto the internet as you see fit. I may come back to it and do it myself.